Hello and welcome back to Cappy Corner. We're here today with Sigi Mendoza, and we're going to talk about the Kentucky Jockey Club Stakes on Saturday at Churchill Downs. So let's start off with the favorite. The favorite in this race is going to be Further Ado, even though I don't have the morning line, but he broke his maiden by 20 lengths. What do you think of Further Ado?
Yeah, further ado will be the favorite indeed. But how many times we see a horse that wins by 10, 15 lengths and then in the next race is a fail? This horse will take a lot of money and he deserves to be the favorite. But I tried to beat him, and since I was digging in his last race and he beat anything in that race, I think he beat future climbers. But that's why I tried to beat him since he has not stake experience yet.
Right, I agree with you. I'm concerned about the competition he faced in that maiden race at Keeneland. And his speed figure on Breeze is only 98, so it's not that much faster than the top contenders in this race. He could win, but there are other contenders out there.
I also don't like those big jumps in numbers. Probably he's going to regress this time.
Let's talk about what could be the second choice, Cherokee Nation. And I actually do like this horse. He finished second in a maiden race at Santa Anita. I know he's a maiden, but why would Baffert send him here unless he was confident? And Mr. AP, the horse that he lost to, ended up running second in the Breeders' Cup Juvenile. So I think this is a fast horse. What do you think of Cherokee Nation?
Yeah, Cherokee Nation is interesting to me, even though he's still a maiden, but he lost by a nose. He could be a winner, but he just lost by a nose. And he was defeated by Mr. AP, who was second in the British Cup Juvenile. This horse improved too much while stretching out, and is now Flavian Pratt on the irons. He has speed, Bob Buffett. I think he's interesting. He's a contender.
Yeah, I just think Baffert is going to send him to the lead, and we know how hard Baffert is to stop whenever he sends a horse to the lead. All right, let's go down to Universe. And this is a colt that you like, trained by Ken McPeak. And he was second in the Street Sense Stakes. I did like him in that race. He was my choice in that race, and he kind of disappointed me when Incredible ran him down in the last few moments. What do you think of Universe? Do you forgive him for the Street Sense?
Yes, Universe, I think I like him because he's gradually improving in numbers. And in his last race, he was in a kind of pace duel with a horse named Ganas. I think this time he will have a better trip. He will sit behind the speed. And let's see, I think he has the stake experience. And I think he needs a bit improvement, but he's gradually doing. And well, he lost to a good horse last time out named Incredibolt. And like you said, the race was 1 second faster than the Rats to Riches. That's a good sign to me.
Yeah, we were talking about that before recording, and it was a fast race on time, even though visually it didn't capture me, but it was about 1 second faster than the Rags to Riches, so maybe I'm underestimating the field. Let's talk about Soldier and Diplomat, who's also going to take some attention. He's trained by Steve Asmussen, and he lost by 12 lengths in the Hopeful, but he bounced back with a big win in an optional claimer at Churchill Downs by 9 lengths. What did you think of Soldier and Diplomat's optional claiming win?
Yes, Soldier and Diplomat, I think he's a miler. Probably 1 mile and 116 is his limit. But I think this race, I see a lot of speed, of early speed. This is a horse that everybody was talking about him since his debut. I think he was in the sales. Yes, he was a bit expensive horse. Um, but this time he will face too much speed. We have Southern Diplomat, we have Cherokee Nation, Dr. Kapoor, and I think another horse is speed there. Um, so not this time. I think he is a good horse, but probably in the future he's going to be a miler.
I do like his last win, but I can't pick them all, and he only earned a 94 for that optional claiming win. So I don't know. Maybe he would be an underneath horse for me. Let's talk about the other McPeak in this race. Very connected. He's a late runner, and he was third in the Street Sense Stakes. He was coming at the end, but he still lost by 4 lengths. What did you think of his effort in the Street Sense?
It's very connected. He's by Connect. He's improving a bit, but I think he will be better next year. Like the Connect, they are always like developers. Probably he's going to run well again, but we will see his best version next year, or probably at 4 years old.
I think I agree with you, and I don't like his running style for dirt. He's going to come from like 6, 7, 8 legs behind, and he's probably going to have too much to do. But I will say, if you're playing a trifecta or superfecta, maybe you want to throw him underneath.
He could be the next Rattle and Roll.
Oh yeah, that's true. Uh, let's talk about Dr. Kapoor. And I know Dr. Kapoor has decent speed figures on Breeze, 94 and 96, but I just doubt who he beat in those two races. Well, he lost to Big Dom, and then he beat Chip Honcho in the other maiden race. What do you think of Dr. Kapoor?
Yeah, this is a step up in class. I don't like too much those maiden breakers. He's going to add speed to the race, and that's why I using some horses that can sit back. Not to me this time, Dr. Kapoor. He's a good horse to me, of course, but not this time.
And right, like you said, we were talking about him earlier. He could be a turf horse in the future, given his dam sire, Kitten's Joy, Ava's Kitten, his dam. We'll see, but I don't like him in this race. Let's talk about who else is there to talk about, actually. Let's talk about the rail horse, Spice Runner. And I just don't like any horse that came out of the Iroquois. It seems like the Iroquois was a very weak race. And then Spice Runner ran fifth by 12 lengths in the Breeders' Futurity. I don't like him at all. What do you think?
Yes, I'm agree with you. The Iroquois was a weak field, and this horse I think is going to be a sprinter or a one-turn horse. I don't like him in this spot.
All right. I think we talked about every horse, didn't we?
Yes, this is a short field.
All right. Who is your top three or top four for this race?
Yes, I'm sticking with experience. I'm going with Universe on top. And then playing with Exacta with Cherokee Nation. Cherokee Nation, I know he's still a maiden, but he almost beat BSW runner up on Mr. AP. And always Buffer is really good with these 2 years old horses. So I'm going with Universe on top and Cherokee Nation underneath.
All right. I'm going with Cherokee Nation on top. As I said, I think he'll be sent to the lead. He'll be hard to run down as long as the pace is reasonable. And I think either Further Ado or Universe underneath him, and maybe very connected for third or fourth if you're playing a trifecta or superfecta. Those are the 3 or 4 that I like. But if I was playing to win, Cherokee Nation, and that's my thoughts. Those are my thoughts for the Kentucky Jockey Club. So thanks to Sigi for coming back on the show. Do you have any last words?
No, well, this is an interesting race, and well, the Jockey Club World Cup is not a productive race in theory. In history, I think it's not a productive race for the Kentucky Derby, but it's a race that I see too much good horses prospect in this race. So let's see. It's interesting.
Right. I think it'll be a good race too. I think it'll take at least maybe 100 or 101 or 102 on Breeze to win this race. And let's see what happens. So good luck with your bets this weekend. Thanks for watching Cappy Corner. And we'll see you maybe on Twitter.
Good luck, everyone.